What's going on? Dylan Conrad, Metabolic AF. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to stay on track while you travel without ruining your vacation or work trip, or whatever you're traveling for. Before I get to that, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on, Spotify, iTunes, click that bell button, write a review. All helps the algorithm, the rhythm of the algo. Alright, so this is a subject that I love covering. I recently came back from our baby moon, which was awesome. And I was joking with someone that if you literally just put me in a room by myself, or not by myself, sorry, with my wife, that would be like a great vacation because no kids bothering us, just like work, just like, leave me alone. You get what I'm saying if you're a parent. But traveling used to just derail my progress. We just come back 5 or 10 pounds heavier. On my honeymoon in Italy, I came back I think 10 pounds heavier. Obviously a lot of that was like water inflammation, but I had no idea how to stay on track and still enjoy my trip and still enjoy foods. And I did not have the knowledge or the skills, and 95% of diets fail because 95% of diets are not sustainable, right? So you can't do them while you travel. And so how do we stay on track while we travel? Okay, so obviously it's going to depend a lot on the trip. Is it a work trip? Is it a vacation? Is work bringing in your food? There's a lot of different variables that kind of come into play here. Are you staying in an Airbnb? Are you staying at a hotel? If you're staying in an Airbnb, pretty straightforward. You get Instacart groceries delivered, pretty easy. If you're staying in a hotel, sometimes can be a little bit more tricky. If you're staying at a nicer hotel, they will always bring a fridge up, always. Like a mini fridge for you to store, whatever food you want to buy from the grocery store. If you want to get Instacart, again, it's really just going to depend on the type of trip you have and what you want to do. I personally cut down time as much as I can. I stopped making food. I basically just made it so I don't have to cook any food really ever, because it's just I value my time a lot more than that, and I'm not a great cook and I don't really care, and I'd rather spend the money and get my time back to either spend time with my family or work or whatever it is. And so use Instacart. That was where I was going with that. I am not affiliated with them, but I've been using them for 7 years now to stay on track and save time, so I don't have to spend an hour or two at the grocery store every single week, because it's an hour or two that I don't want to waste, and I don't find it fun. It's draining. So Instacart right when you get there, but you can also, if you're staying at a hotel without a fridge, just use the grocery store as your fridge, right? If you have a Whole Foods there, or even a Ralph's or Bristol Farms, they have not wet bars. They have cold bars, right? So you can make salads, you can get stuff ordered, you can order salmon, whatever it is, you can order it there and just eat it there, or eat it on the go, bring it to work, whatever it is, and stay on track, right? Pretty easy to use the grocery store as your refrigerator if you don't have one. Okay, so you basically, whenever you need to eat, you go to the grocery store, you get something from there. Okay, are you eating out? Okay, if you're eating out, every restaurant you go to is always going to have some sort of lean protein, some sort of vegetable. You can get them baked, steamed, minimal oil, dry, all that stuff. It's pretty easy. If you don't know what proteins or vegetables you should be eating, find me on any of the platforms, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'll put a note in the show notes, and I'll get you my anti-inflammatory food list. It's very straightforward. Are you struggling with protein? A lot of people struggle with protein while they're traveling. A lot of women just struggle with protein in general. So cool. Bring some protein powder, some RX bars that are protein bars that are very anti-inflammatory. Bring Epic bars. Bring little protein snacks with you. Not too hard. Can't exercise. There's no gym here. I'm going da-da-da. It's okay, well, you're in a new city, you're in a new place. Go for a walk. Like, I know whenever I go to New York, I walk like 20,000 steps. So walk as much as you can if you're not going to exercise, or you can exercise, body weight stuff in the hotel room or in your Airbnb, or just don't exercise if you don't feel like it. Like, go walk, but stay active, do fun things that you like, go for a hike, explore the area, like, enjoy it. What about splurge meals, right? Like, I want to enjoy Italy, I'm having some awesome pasta. Well, if you're tracking macros, you can basically eat whatever you want as long as it fits into your macros, so go for it. Same thing with alcohol, just track it as carbohydrates. Try to keep 20% like inflammatory, but if you have to go a little over, maybe course correct the next day or the day after, so be it. It's not going to kill your progress, okay? So that is how you stay on track while you travel. We have one-on-one coaching because we meet with our clients every single week and say, what do the next 7 days look like for you? And we plan out their trips. We plan out their travel. I have clients that are constantly traveling for fun and for work and for this, and spending maybe half the year, probably 3/4 of the year, some of my clients traveling, right? Which can suck, but it can also like be really easy. Like, if you think about it, like, if you had to travel the rest of your life and you had to get in shape, you'd probably figure it out. Right? The reason we do it so well when we're at home is because we're at home. There's no variables. It's just like home. When we're traveling, there's social, there's there could be stuff going on with like your travel. Like, there could be you're staying in a different place. Like, it's not routine, it's different. So anywho, if you need help getting the skills, knowledge, and planning out your trips, and you value your time more than your money, then use your money to get your time back and get healthy at the same time. Love y'all. Hope this helps. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever day you're listening, watching this on.